What's going on, guys? How y'all doing today? Southern Guy here. I welcome to exclusive WWE RAW review results and reactions for Monday Night Raw. The final show of 2020, Monday Night Raw within the books. And we're doing the Monday Night Raw review results reaction for December the 28th, 2020. On Tuesday morning, which will probably go up sometime Wednesday morning. I will have Dynamite tomorrow night, hopefully. We can cover Dynamite. But before we get into the video tonight, we're going to pay a tribute. We're going to pay a tribute to Jon Huber, aka Brodie Lee, tonight from AEW, who passed away of had lung problems, passed away not a couple of days ago. So we're going to pay tribute to Jon Huber. Let's take a minute and do that. Take 5 minutes to pay tribute to Jon Huber for 5 seconds. Alright guys, pay tribute to Jon Huber. Rest in peace, brother, Jon Huber. Even though I don't personally know Jon Huber, I'm still going to pay a tribute to Jon Huber because he was a great professional wrestler in the WWE, and then he went to AWE, became TNT champion, took on Cody Rhodes. Pretty great matches by Jon Huber. Moving on, guys, we got the WWE Thunderdog, Byron Jackson, got Keith Lee and Sheamus tonight. Winner take challenge Drew McIntyre on Monday Night Raw, which is the Legend Show. But we're going to move on right into the matches. I don't want to waste any time. We got the number one contenders match, Sheamus versus Keith Lee, one-on-one. They went to the floor, apron back to the floor. Sheamus then goes for the top rope and flips down onto the floor with a double D's. Send the lead to the top and announce table. Finally see 2. Then we finally see Lee miss a splash on the corner as Sheamus boos. Sheamus boos with a white noise in the middle of the ring. To Lee hits 2 grizzly mental chops and then the spirit bomb for the pin to win in the middle of the ring. Winner and new number 1 contender Keith Lee will take on Drew McIntyre next Monday on Monday Night Raw. After the match, Lee versus McIntyre is confirmed for next Monday. Drew has a chance to prove himself. Lee comes out and announces the table. Drew congratulates him and they face off. And Drew raises the title in the air. That was pretty much it. We got Elias backstage with Jackson Ryder. Music's playing guitar, and all those kind of things. Elias keeps playing. We got The Miz versus versus Grand Malik. I'm sorry. We got Miz versus Grand Malik one-on-one. Grand Malik got the win with the roll up for the pin to win the upset, get the upset. Grand Malik defeats the Miz. After the match, Miz can't believe it as the Lucha House Party music starts up. Malik celebrates at ringside and Denaro joins him. Let's see, we go back to stage. Jack and Ryder, Elias, the door opens down. Elias is not happy with the disrespect and anger. Biker opens the door and Elmo standing there. Elmo starts face off as AJ Styles yells at him, Elias, for playing his loud music while he's trying to deal with business. Elias said he and AJ upset that getting the job at TLC. He doesn't have much time left at this stage in his career. AJ Styles challenges Elias to a match that threats to break Elias' fingers so he can't play anymore. We got Dana Brooke versus Shayna Baszler one-on-one match tonight. The winner match was Shayna. Shayna Baszler beats Brooke with a big knee strike that applies the Caligula clutch for the win. Shayna Baszler knocks off Dana Brooke one-on-one. After the match, Baylor exits the ring. The Caligula clutch, Rose drops and then leaves the ring. We reveal package tonight, Randy Orton's promo for Randy Orton after he set fire to the Bray Wyatt at TLC. And of course, Bray Wyatt was not really set on fire. That was a dummy. That wasn't really him. Alexa Playground segment. Alexa Bliss board. If the Fiend comes down, the Brat comes back. He'll look like any other we have ever seen tonight. Still to come tonight, Orton has accepted the invitation to join Bliss. Back for break, we see Alexa Bliss is in the ring with another Playground segment. She said that she had built up in return. She said she talks about comeback of Legends next week. And she said she bets like beat her hero, WWE Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan, or would be waiting for Randy Orton to come out to her Playground. Oh yeah, that's what it is. We get the tribute to Brodie Lee, which I already did my tribute to Brodie Lee. Orton's music hit starts up, then he stops. The Bliss asks something wrong. He says, "Baby, he doesn't want to help us and find the Fiend." No one can't tell Orton. She tells Orton, "Come on down, come on again." The mix starts back up, and then she stops. Bliss says it thinks that Orton play with them anymore. But now the Firefly Funhouse music hits. We see Orton open the door for the Firefly Funhouse now. Orton says he figured that it would be kind of things they had going on at the Firefly Funhouse. Orton kicks Huskus Pig over and then takes Mercy the Buzzer and throws it into the Abby, the witch. Orton doesn't agree with Bliss, thinking that the Fiend's coming back, and said if he does come back, Orton will make sure he only has Bliss to come back to. Orton grabs Family Rabbit now and starts ripping it apart. Bliss gets Orton in the ring with her. Later on, music hits, and Step to Bliss stares him down as Sebek cuts out. Let's see. We got AJ Styles versus Elias one-on-one match. It says back from the Royal Rumble. We got AJ Styles picking up victory. AJ foul finish Elias. AJ blocks a fisherman suplex. They end up dropping Elias with the Ichiguri. AJ Styles controls and ends up hitting the phenomenal forearm for the win and the pin. AJ Styles defeats Elias. After the match, Ovos continues reigning at ringside. His music hits. AJ Styles stands tall. We get Ricochet announced tonight versus Mustafa Ali. Ricochet Mustafa Ali one-on-one match. We see Ali hits the knees. Ricochet lands a Ali with her, locks up. Kofi clutch, and then Ricochet starts to pass out. And the winner, Mustafa Ali, defeats Ricochet. Oh yeah, Nia Jax in the Royal Rumble last night, guys. I don't know if you see it. Nia Jax in the Women's Royal Rumble last night. For the Women's Royal Rumble last night, we got Charlotte Flair versus Nia Jax. Happy New Year's to Carly, and then walks off. We got Charlotte Flair versus Nia Jax one-on-one match. Winner, we see Charlotte lock up, but Baszler comes in, applies a Kofi lock, while Flair has her own submission going, and the referee calls for the match. Winner by DQ, Charlotte Flair picks up the victory. After the match, Asuka then hits the ring to attack Baszler, but Nia Jax retreat. Flair's music hits as they we get the Hurt Business tonight. Big E, let's see what else we got. But at Raw, the New Day backstage, Matt Riddle. We get the New Day, Matt Riddle and Jeff Hardy versus the Hurt Business in a match. The winner of this match was seen Spear, but it changes. Hardy but it blocks it, and then Tangled Up trade holds. Lashley drops Hardy with a Hurt Lock and a counter for the bid. The Hurt Business defeat Riddle, Matt Hardy, and the New Day. After the match, Lashley stands over Hardy's beat hits. Jerick Alexander goes and Shelton Benjamin go to Ringside and attack the New Day.